Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. How are you? So, we're getting close to Christmas. How's it coming so quickly? I have no idea. Good morning, Michael. It's sneaking up on us. I think I feel like it's so sneaky because I don't feel like it's Christmas, but you know, I guess I will feel like it eventually. Good morning, Bobby. How are you? Hi, Debbie. I have been working on holiday stuff. I opened my holiday shop finally. And good morning, Barb. Hi, Ellen. Good morning. And I've been starting to paint some things for the holidays. So hopefully that'll get me in the spirit. You know, I think part of it is that there aren't stores. Like, I don't go shopping anymore, really. I don't go, like, you know, the place where you would feel Christmasness, which is terrible to say, but would be going to the mall and hearing music and seeing all the Christmas stuff. And I don't know, that's lacking now. Plus we have warm weather. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I am excited to paint today. I am going to do this Bottlebrush tree. I've painted this so many times. I love this little tree. I hope I find some new fun Bottlebrush trees this year. But if I don't go to a store, how will that ever happen? Yes, Wendy, I am. I just painted one this morning. I'm doing some of my little originals. So I have a few ornaments on my website, and I'll show you what I have here, but they're still wet. So I did a few that are prints, and then I hand embellished with gold paint. They're already up in my holiday shop, and they're super cute. They're little snowmen. But then I always do these little tiny paintings, and they go in little glass frames. So I've been doing a few. I've just been busy with so much, and I just did this one this morning. I love it. Isn't that cute? So I am working on them. I have a whole 5 of them, but then they also have to dry before I can list them. So I'm trying to get all the things done. It's just been busy. Michael has a zillion. Yeah, hey, yes, I should actually come up there and look at Michael's collection and take some photos. I do not have a zillion of anything. Oh, my coffee cup's casting a shadow here. Let me move that out of the way. I've been up for too long today, so my coffee's almost gone, which always bums me out when it happens when I'm live. I like my little sips of coffee. Okay, so I don't need too many colors. I got a couple of browns out here. Some of the blues to make that bright blue. And then some warm colors to make the tree, and then I have to do something for the background. Yeah, I bet I probably only have like, oh, and I need to make the gold base. So let's do the fun blue first. So I have 2 different blues out. This is Vasari's Phthalo Blue. Let me show you, because I want to see the difference between these two now that I have them out. Green shade, because I painted something yesterday. Let me show you. And I used these colors in it, and I wanted to play with it some more. So this is a painting I did yesterday. And it has a lot of those like phthalo blues in it. Phthalo, I don't know if they're phthalo blues. The other blue that I have is this Caribbean blue, which is really nice too. So I'm just going to play with them here. Oh, it's oil paint. So let's take a little of this. And like that's perfect with a little, let's put a little black in it to make the darkest part of those little glass baubles. And then I want to play with these 2 colors. What do I want to put in them? I think I'm going to get out a different color here. I want to get one of my radiant colors. Wait, let me stand up here and find it. I'm not saying hello to everybody, am I? Off task already this morning. Oh, I don't know. I know I have a radiant turquoise, but where it is. Radiant green might be fun. Where my radiant turquoise is. Wait, let me look one more minute here. Well, that seems to be totally missing. So we'll try radiant green. Let's see how that does. Because really those blue balls are greenish a little bit. Good morning, Megan. How are you? Okay, so first I'm just going to take, this was the Vasari color. I'm going to mix radiant green in it. See what we get. I mean, that's definitely in there. And just before I go down this road, let's take this other color. This is Caribbean blue, and put radiant green in it. Probably too much. And see what the difference is. They're really almost the same color. Caribbean blue is just a much more fun name, right? They're very similar. That might just be tiniest bit more green. This is a tiny bit more blue. But either, I don't know if you had that in your painting, if anyone would know the difference. So that was that experiment. And this looks really good. Good morning, Judy. How are you? I was just thinking of you the other day. How have you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. And then I have this other fun Vasari color that I love. Where is it? Oh, I put it out here. And I might make this to make my lighter color. This is called Alpine Green Extra Pale. So pretty. I have that over here. And I think I'm just going to mix some white into that and see what we get. To keep this clean, my palette knife clean. Yep, that's really nice. And there's just a dot that's maybe a little more green. Welcome everybody. I'm painting a Bottlebrush tree this morning. Need a little bit of green. A little sparkle of green. And now I need to make my neutrals and my background colors. So it's a very simple palette. I'm going to clean. Well, I don't need to. I think I can work right into this. So I need, I need that base color for the base of the tree. So I'm going to use this for the base and for colors in the tree. I'll pull a little of that to the side and add a little black into it for the shadow part. It's the little thing the tree's sitting on. Judy says, I'm great. I was looking at your daughter's 22nd birthday and remembering how young she was when we first met through Drema's class. Time passes quickly. It sure does. Yep, she's going to be graduating college this May. It's crazy. I'm excited for her to come home for the holidays. Well, for Thanksgiving first. That she'll be home on Friday night. Make that a little lighter. So where's everybody listening from? That's nice. I could make it a little more gold. This is for the base of the tree, the little thing it's sitting on. And then, yeah, I would like to get some more Bottlebrush trees. It's hard to find like the vintage ones though. The tree itself, let's use a little brown. I don't think I want to add that white in there yet. Maybe a little bit more of that. Not the, which brown is that? I get my browns confused. Not burnt sienna. That's not what I want. I want like here, I'm going to do this. Near Austin, Texas, Mississippi Gulf Coast. Emily, is Emily on here? Good morning, Emily. How did your little cat fare last night? Woodstock, Connecticut. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's a little dark, but I think I'm going to, that's almost that color I have over there. I'm going to put it right here and add a little bit of this warm white into it. Katy, Texas, South Carolina, Ukrainian from Malta. Your art is beautiful. Thank you. That's what my mother-in-law is, Ukrainian, I think. Yeah, that's nice. It feels a little like chocolate milk or something, but that's all right. I'm thinking about the shadow area on the lighter side of it. I think I'm going to add a little bit of Indian yellow in there, maybe to warm it up a little bit. Making the alleys and queens. Good morning, Emerson. How are you? Getting ready for school or having breakfast? That's really nice. Now I need my whiter whites. Yeah, that looks great. And then I need like a background color. I was thinking of doing it a little purplish maybe. I have this other color out here that I love that I don't know where it is right now. Oh, here it is. I use this a lot too to kind of make colors neutral sometimes. It's Old Holland Violet Gray. So I need that, and I'm going to get more of this French Raw Sienna because I want to make kind of a neutralish, purplish background color. Anita's in Reading, Exeter. Oh, I like how kind of neutral, and it's like a plumish, grayish. I need more, but it's really pretty. And then I could maybe take a little bit of that and lighten it with a little bit of, we say I love colors that you can't quite name. Like too much of a difference? No, I don't think so. And then I'm going to take the white and mix that in for underneath. I love that violet gray. Me too. Right. I think that's a lovely palette. Very fun. I love how the palettes look when I mix over top of the other colors. It all like ties together so nicely. Okay. Now let's pull this back up here. So if anybody's in my Inspiring Art group, my membership, that's happening today at 11, and we're going to explore reds. Good time of the year for that. And I always want to explore them to figure out like what are the right, good morning Dawn, what are the correct reds to use. You know, like if you're painting something for the holidays, like that are more of a true red, because reds you can't mix. You kind of have to get the right red right out of the tube, I think, when you need a really pure red. All right, so the sky's the limit here. What should I do? What would you like to see me do with the background? Like I could do like an overall red background and wipe out the tree and dive into it so that red is behind there. Or I could do green, or I could paint more to the true color. What would be fun and reckless crazy? Let's do the red. Why not? Let me see if anybody had an opinion. I know there's a delay. I'm not good with delays. Yeah, that might be crazy, but why not? Red, pink. Oh, should I do pink? Should I do, well, I'll do the amethyst color. I've been loving that. Where is it? I don't know what I did with it, though. I was using it yesterday. Or I could do like a burnt sienna, like more of a neutral. You like the red. Tina likes the red idea too. The red idea, or the red in the background. Either or, and I've lost it. So where is it? That's why I always need 2 tubes of every color. Isn't that silly? Yes, hold on a minute here. Where is it? Rounds. know, I just used it. It can't be far. Oh, right here. It's with my other reds that I was going to play with today in Inspiring Art. All right. Let's get her going. I want to keep it loose and spontaneous. Okay. Here we go. Gold metallic gesso. Ellen, that would be fun, but that would have to dry. I do have gold gesso. But yeah, I'd have to put that on and let it dry. But you know, that would be fun in what I'm doing next week or next time in Inspiring Art. Gold metallic gesso. Thank you for that thought. I think about what else is new. I did tell you my holiday shop is open, and I have some really fun ornaments in there and some tiny little like 4x4 paintings of birds that I love to do. And of course my calendar, if you haven't got one yet, has some of my favorite paintings from the year. And what else is new? I don't know. What else is new? Life has been busy. I've been getting stuff. I'm going to have my work in at a place called Aqua, which is it's called Aqua Art Miami. And it's like an offshoot of like Art Basel or the Miami Art with the gallery I'm with. So that's really exciting. So I spent a lot of time prepping for that. And good morning, Sherry. Working on some things for the gallery I'm with in Lancaster. So I'm just blocking out. There we go. Looks good enough to me. We'll see how it all looks with that pink showing through. I'm going to use a few pigment sticks, not too many. My pigment sticks are getting... I need to buy more. I need to... Hope Santa brings me some money for art supplies. Add more if I needed, but I think this might be enough. Ornaments. Well, and gold metallic gesso is always fun. Using these pigment sticks, I need gold and yeah, some of my pigment sticks are this small. But this is kind of more the color of what these little baubles are. Oh, and what did I do with the gold? Oh, here it is. I always like a little bit of gold. What is the Inspiring Art class? Oh, Inspiring Art, I have a membership group that I started several years ago, way back when memberships were a big thing, and it's still going strong. So what I do twice a month, I teach content of whatever creative fun thing. So it's partly to teach, you know, oil painting, things that I normally do, but also just to inspire creativity. So like sometimes it might be about color mixing, sometimes it might be a demo. Oil painting, it could be an acrylic demo. In the holidays, I always do a fun little holiday something or other, like fun gift tags. It's just kind of all over the place of just making art fun and trying to inspire, like sometimes I'll do challenges of, and give people photo reference, just all kinds of stuff. And it's a really nice group of people, and we have a Facebook group. And so if it's something you're interested in, there's a link in my bio here on Instagram to that. And actually, I still have some spots left. My France trip workshop is full for now, but you can always get on the wait list if it's something you think you want to do, because it will, just in case anybody cancels. But the Italy trip, I still have some spots left in that. That's in 2026. That's going to be so fun. That'll be my first time doing a workshop there. And then I also have a workshop at Square Pear Gallery in Kennett Square, and I think it's in February. And actually, I think there are only 3 spots left in that class. And Kennett Square is the most adorable place to stay and visit. So if it's something that sounds like fun to you, you can sign up to any of those things through the link in my bio here on Instagram. Or if I always record this and save it on my YouTube channel. So if you're listening on YouTube, that link's in my description always to all the things. Sorry, let me see if anybody else said anything to me. Madeline, did you sign up for Italy? She asked me for your email. Joining after 6 to 7 months. Nice to see you. I moved east to West Coast. Yeah, so it's super early for you, right? Super early. Thanks for getting up to watch me. It's awesome. Thank you. I will look for it. Okay, I was able to sign up for... Yay! Oh, I'm so glad you're coming. I know you had written me that note, and then I kept not being able to remember if I wrote you back to tell you that there were spots in Italy and to send you the link. I don't even know if I ended up sending it to you or if I didn't, but you figured it out. Sometimes if you write to me and I don't get back to you, it's not that I'm being rude. It's like sometimes I don't keep up with all the things. And then I won't think about it again until weeks later. And I try to mark all the things I don't respond to as unread. But it gets a little crazy to keep up with everything. All right, I want to do a little something in the shadow area here, but not too crazy. Deposit has been made. I can't wait. Yay. I don't know if the line in the back is fine. I was wondering, do you use any mediums? If so, what stage of the painting to use? I have been using, lately I've been using liquid, this medium, and I only use it, I have it in a little jar, and I only use it in that transparent layer. It's closed up now. I'm not using it anymore. Now I just use paint straight out of the tube. Pretty simple. Now, my background color is not as brown as it is here, but that's all right. Let's see how this looks. I can always change it. Right? It's not a commitment. Always how you have to look at it when you decide to do things. You can always change it. I try to keep my painting practice as healthy as I can. I feel like that background's a little wet. So I'm just going to wipe a little off over here on the left. So you see how the background on the right, let me put a little bit more like that raw sienna in there. The background on the right is darker. The sun, where I take this photo, it's in my living room, and the sun's coming from the right, so it's hitting here, but it's also lighting that side of the wall up a little bit more. But I want that to be a little warmer. I just warmed up that color a little bit. Maybe I'll use a larger brush. I always get a little chintzy with having to wash brushes, but I think it'll look looser if I go in there and get the brush dirty. It's okay. Cleaning the brushes doesn't take that long. Anybody else chintzy about having to wash brushes? Let's see, this would be right about here. Okay, that looks good. Oh, I didn't do the other side here. I do like the purple with that background amethyst showing through, like all those fun colors up there. Love them. Let me blend this a little bit up here. They're really fun colors. Ellen's gessoing, that's always fun. I just ran out of these panels and ordered a bunch more, and I'm going to have to gesso. Well, I don't gesso these. I paint the sides. I gesso the sides of them, but I love doing that. I love the amethyst glow. Me too. Allie, me too. I'm a sucker for anything that glows or is opalescent. That's one of the things I'm playing with for our inspiring art thing is opalescent medium that you mix in that makes it look opalescent. I love it. I was doing it with watercolors and with acrylics. I like it. I like it a lot. I might let those fun colors pop in there. We'll see how they look. I could always change my mind. Always an option. Okay, and let me know if you have any questions or anything. I don't want to get too detailed in there. Love your Bottlebrush tree. Is it vintage? Yes. I don't even remember where I got it. Yeah, I wish I still had like all of my grandmother's old holiday stuff. She had the coolest like lights on her tree that bubbled, like little bubbles would go up through. I loved those. To work on decorating this weekend. Okay, that's enough. I don't need to fuss with that anymore. Lovely to see you at work already. Always at work. I'm best in the morning. Morning is my time to paint. Because if I wait until later in the day, I lose my energy. Although I did a painting later in the day yesterday and I was fine. I guess it depends on how much brain space I use during the day. If I'm thinking a lot, I get tired. When you photograph things like this, you always have to be careful of your shadows. Or you also have to be careful of your shadows when you're painting it too. Like oftentimes, like I'll be in the shadow because of how I photograph. My grandmother had those glass tubes with bubble ornaments as well. Loved them. Yeah, I don't know. They must have all gotten thrown away at some point. I cleaned out my grandmother's house, I guess. I did get a lot of her treasures, but I must not have been there the day that they distributed all the Christmas stuff. Because I think even back in the day, I would have wanted that stuff. Yes, to the bubble lights and the lights shaped like fruits. Those are my favorite. Yes, I'd love to see you paint a bubble light tree. I don't have an image of a bubble light tree. Why did you not use the original colors of this tree? It would look awesome. Oh, I do sometimes. I always just play around with that. I play around with doing like a solid, like a complementary color in the background just to kind of change up the style and have fun with it. But it would totally work if I used the true colors of the tree too. This just sounded fun to me today. Got to keep art fun. I think maybe I'll do the ornaments last. And I love the pink showing through too. Yeah, I do like switching things up. So for the holidays, I have work at Nepenthe Gallery in Alexandria, Virginia, and going to Aqua Art Miami, which is part of, I think, Art Basel. And I have work at Square Pear Gallery, if you want to see any of my paintings in person. So Red Raven, Square Pear. Did I say Nepenthe? And I don't know. I think that's enough on the dark side. I love the way you play around with the colors. It keeps the painting interesting. Been following your works for years. Absolutely love your style. Thank you. It does keep it interesting. I like that. I don't like to get bored with what I'm doing. And I do hit spots where I do get bored. And I can tell that it's coming. And then it's like I feel a little paralyzed because I don't know what to do. And I think it's that I just need to do something different. Like, because being an artist, you have to be creative all the time. And it can be exhausting, but it's also very fun. And if it stops being fun, then why do it? What time is it? 8:34. We're still good on time. Where did you say in Alexandria? Maybe I can come by to say hi. Well, I'm going to do a live painting demo there, I think maybe in February or March. You saw me there. It's the place where your little girl was drawing on the wall in the bathroom. And don't feel mortified by that. It was on purpose. She had the coolest wallpaper in the bathroom at the gallery, where it's it's like a coloring book, so you can color it in. So she has crayons in there, so if kids are in the bathroom, they can go in and color. What a great idea. What size is this piece? Is 6 inches by 8 inches. If you ever have the chance to see Kim and her paintings in person, you will be amazed. Definitely the highlight of my... Oh, thanks, Shelley. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I will let you know when that... I didn't even pick a date for that yet. I got to do that. It's on my to-do list. All right, this is getting there. Should I go with the lighter colors now? I think I can. I think I can. My year. Okay. Well, that's what you meant, but I didn't want to assume. Yeah, now already it's time to start signing up to do art shows for next year. It's hard to even think about what it is that I may or may not want to do next year, a whole year from now. But I did get into a very exciting show. It's in Coconut Grove, Florida. So I might have told you that last week. I can't remember, but I'm be driving to Coconut Grove in February. I'm excited to see what the show is like. I've never been to Coconut Grove. Hardly ever even been to Florida. And I hear it's a great show. Like, if you get in, you go. So, give it a go. Do you pass Sanibel? Jackie, I don't know. I have no idea where Sanibel is. I'll have to look on the map. It's all the way at the bottom of Florida. Like, I don't think there's any lower you can go. It's by Miami. Isn't that funny that I'll have work in Miami, 2 different places within a couple months? It's funny how life works sometimes. Great Cuban. Oh, that's what I heard. Great Cuban food. That's what everybody's telling me. I'll have to try that. Yeah, we got like an Airbnb right by the show. So we won't have to, we can walk, which I love. I love when I can walk to my booth. Excuse me. I need a sip of my coffee. Oh, Sanibel's on the Gulf Coast. Yeah, I've never been yet. I say yet, Jackie. Haven't been there yet. I've heard wonderful things about it. Now I'm just gently working down the tree and pulling the lighter side out with little bits. Okay. Do a couple little. And I can work on my little ornaments a little bit more. This side, there's a little light over here. Yeah, I like how it looks. It looks fun. Okay, so now I can work on the light parts of my ornaments. And I like the pops of color showing through. I like the pink very much. I mixed all these blues and I probably hardly need any of them. And this bauble's really, I think, gold, but we're going to keep it blue. Keep it all consistent. I want you to see a little hint. All right. And I even like the little bit of green showing through that was back in the background. And now the lightest lights, I'm about ready. Pink is in for Christmas this year. Is that right, Nancy? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I love pink. We can never have too much pink in our lives, right? It's such a happy color. I would know that if I went to a store. I was talking about going to King of Prussia with the girls maybe this weekend since Isabel will be home. That would be fun. So what helps make the little ornaments really pop on here is having the lightest lights and the darkest darks next to each other and having harder edges. Stop in at Michael's filled with pink. I'll have to do that. I'll have to go to Michael's. I do need something from there. The moment I can't remember what, but I know I have a need. I don't go to Michael's very often. I don't like it, and I understand why they do it, but I hate that I have to get someone to open up the paint case for me to get paint there. I'm too lazy for that. I just want to be able to get it and leave. I don't want to look for a person. Just not good at that. So I don't go to Michael's very often. Oops. I think I might be finished. I don't know that I need to do anything else with this. I love how loose it is. I like the colors. I think it pops. It's simple. I love, 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 love that ball right there. I'll show it to you up close. So we are a little bit early, but that's okay. I'm going to sign it. Down there. You know what? I do want a little darker. I just saw a little dark. I could fuss with it forever, but it won't make it better. It'll just change it. I love that there's green in there too. Okay. Thank you, guys. Barb says the colors are amazing. There's my little bottle brush tree, and then here's, like, look how fun that is. And it's neat. I love the amethyst showing through, so it gives like all those fun colors in the background. Something so cool about like browns and pinks together too. And then there's my palette. I didn't mix any other color. I think I added a little brown into a color there that I used in my background. Otherwise, it was the same colors that I showed you. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will have this available up on my website in a little bit. Once I have to go photograph it and do it in Photoshop, clean it up. And I will have the video on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it again. And share it. Like, share my video if you think of it. That would be great. And if you'd like to be on my newsletter list, you can just send me your email. I'd be happy to add you. And go check out my holiday shop. I'll keep adding some things in as time goes on, like those little ornaments. As I get other things finished, I'll add them in. But please stop back. Irma says, love those bulbs sparkle like the real thing. Thank you. It's just such simple little strokes. It's so much fun. Priya and I loved it. Oh, good. Thanks, Allie. Very nice, Donna said. Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you have an amazing day. And if you're in my Inspiring Art group, I will see you at 11. Goodbye. Thank you. Have a great day.